Well, this is a big day for Kalani Sitake, no doubt. It was Utah head coach Kyle Whittingham that gave him his first Division I coaching job and eventually promoted him to assistant head coach. Today, Kalani's back at Rice-Eccles with plans to beat him. First, he sits down with our Kathy Aiken.
After their big win at Arizona last week, Kalani Sitake can't wait for his first taste of the rivalry game as BYU's new head coach.
How would you describe the rivalry?
For the most part, I've seen it being a positive thing for not only the state of Utah, but for both fan bases. Maybe I'm blind to everything, but I think it's fun.
It hasn't been fun for Cougar fans when you consider the numbers. The Utes have won the last 5 in a row and 6 of the last 7. In fact, there's not one player on BYU's roster who knows what it's like to beat Utah.
I don't think you really think about that too much. I don't think our guys are even focused on that. We're 1-0. We beat a really solid Arizona team.
Another important number in this rivalry is 10. It's been 10 years since BYU last beat Utah at Rice-Eccles Stadium. A stadium Sitake, Utah's former defensive coordinator, knows very well. A stadium with several of his own recruits, a defensive line that could give his running game fits, and the coach he calls a mentor.
For the players, they win the games, you know, and we're trying to keep the focus on them and not really so much on the coaches, because that's not what this is about.
Sitake also spent 4 years playing fullback for BYU, so he's seen both sides up close. He knows turnovers have killed the Cougars against Utah in the past and knows they must win the turnover battle. But maybe most important is Sitake's new and some say needed perspective on the game's importance.
The approach has definitely been different, but you know, Kalani's approach versus Broncos through this entire thing has been a little bit different. So no surprise there.
He's trying to instill in us that, you know, it's just another game, and more so in the sense that, you know, he's trying to get us to, instead of hate the game, love the game, you know, especially this game. It's a big game. It's a game the fans love. It's a game that we've all grown up loving.
So the Cougars are embracing the challenge and glad the rivalry is back. And once the game begins, Sitake will relish every second of the 60 minutes his team is about to play. A rivalry game he hopes will finally turn in BYU's favor.
Appreciating the moment and just loving it and embracing what's happening. You know, I mean, we're going to go into a place that's packed with red, and we have a chance to make it quiet. So we'll see if we can win.
Kathy Aiken, BYUtv Sports.